So, I say so way more than I ever would have imagined I'd do. So, and it's my thing, baby. I think it's a lot of people's thing. It's a nice word. It means something. SEW, it's how you, whatever, meandering here. Me and my sister had to wash dishes when we were kids. I noticed something. I also want to talk about my friend and the pizza before I forget. So if I forget in this video about my friend and the pizza, remind me and I'll bring it up again because it's another sort of like metaphor that I think. So me and my sister were in charge of washing dishes when we were teenagers. And I noticed that I spent all my time washing the inside of the dish. I washed the inside of the dish. That's where I concentrated, was on the inside of the dish. And I didn't really care too much about the outside of the dish. My sister, she really only cleaned the outside of the dish. And she didn't really concern herself with the inside of the dish. And I've always thought that that was like a really prime example of my sister, I think, is worried about like the external world, and I am worried about the internal world. And it's not that one's right or one's wrong. It's just different. There's a story about, I think it was Alexander the Great, and the only man he ever met that he like respected or admired or something like that was this like dude who was just concerned about the inner world. And they met and just had like a mutual respect because Alexander the Great was trying to conquer the external world. And this dude, I forget his name, some Greek philosopher guy, was trying to conquer the inner world. So they were both the opposite sides of the same coin. And I feel like me and my sister are kind of that. Like my sister is trying to beat the external world. I'm trying to beat the internal world. I didn't forget my friend and the pizza. So that was a great example, I think, of like what me and my sister kind of boiled down to, at least in one place. So then I have another friend who we used to get pizza together dude, for a little while, me and my buddy, we lived together, and every day for breakfast, we had pumpkin pie and ice cream, vanilla ice cream, and then for lunch, dinner, we'd have pepperoni pizza from Little Caesars. I don't know how we didn't just have like massive internal, I'm probably going to die early because of that diet. Anyway, we would go to Little Caesars, and I think there was if I remember correctly, it was a like drive up, like a drive through Little Caesars. So you drive up, order the pizza, and they give it to you while you're still in your car. I think so. Anyway, my friend, the second we would get the pizza, he'd be driving. He would have to open the box and have a pizza slice right then and there. He couldn't wait till we got home. And I always liked to wait till we get home, sit down, have a nice, like something about like, and I thought that was a great example of like my friend, he's just an instant gratification guy. He needs gratification now. He cannot wait. And me, I have tremendous patience. I don't know about tremendous, but I have a pretty good amount of patience within me, and I'm able to put off reward. Now, here's the thing. With my sister and me, external world conquering versus internal world conquering, that's opposite sides of the same coin. My friend needing instant gratification and me being able to delay it infinitely are also two sides of the same coin. And maybe one isn't better than the other, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, we say that people who can delay gratification end up doing better in the long run. Like, I think there was some study with kids and like marshmallows where they were like, you can have a marshmallow right now, or if you wait 10 minutes, you can have two marshmallows. And like the kids who had one marshmallow ended up in jail, and the kids who waited into the two marshmallows were like CEOs and CFOs of companies and stuff. But I don't know, my friend, he's on the brink a little bit. Like, he's kind of at the mercy of everyone else right now, but he's almost 50 and he's been able to, it's worked so far. Who's to say it won't work forever? So maybe instant gratification is like fine and dandy, and it always felt a little hollow to me, but it is the opposite, two sides of the same coin. And I have moments of needing instant gratification. Just don't know. I guess time will tell. Don't know.